stay tuned for more problems and more solutions. So I'm cruising on the highway, having a good time, and all of a Sunday, my bike does this. Some advice from Vince Strang. He reckons that it could be, I'm pretty sure that's the consensus. Vince will explain better. Grandfather, Mr. Buckingham, Opa Buckingham, says, when in doubt, use a knife. The bigger the doubt, the bigger the knife. So, DR650 community. I'm cruising on the West Gate here in Melbourne, and my bike just cuts out one time. Up the hill. If I ride the clutch, it still goes. We'll check. Start it. It just cuts. And again, if I let go, it comes back on. Comes back on. It just cuts. What's the issue here, Oaks? Drain the carby. I need to take that float bowl off. I oiled a new air filter yesterday. I'm thinking that's the problem. But I took that out and took the filter out, and it still has that same issue. Spark, I think, seems okay because it's starting. So tell me what to do, guys. What is wrong? Give me the answer. Please, DR650 Community Australia and the world. Off. See if that does anything. Same issue. Empty the carby out. Oh, actually, I just need to get some Allen keys now and take this float ball off and check if there's any water in there, because apparently that could be the problem. I think it's definitely fuel. Tell me what you think. This is Unbuckled Adventures.
Check us out on YouTube. I experienced the problem, so you guys don't have to. What can I do?
I'm here at Trek Cycles. Where are we?
Bay Street, Port Melbourne.
They've lent me a 2 hour. To that. So thanks to you guys online and Vince, you've all told me it's the main jet. Every time I rev,
it opens up the main jet and closes the pilot jet, and then the bike shuts off. So I think you guys are right.
Okay, guys, put the float ball out. Now there's the main jet there. Just gonna try and twist this. If I can screw that main jet out, that's the goal. Probably should take the tank off here. It's hot. Leave Engels, how gaan dit? I don't know if I'm gonna get there. Oh, guys, as my grandfather, Mr. Buckingham, Opa Buckingham, says, when in doubt, use a knife. The bigger the doubt, the bigger the knife. See, great advice from grandparents. Oh, he actually said that to me a few weeks ago. That's a brilliant advice, if it gets in there. Next minute. Nee, man. Despite my grandfather's advice, I can't seem to get that off. Because when I get the knife in, I need to turn it that way, and I can't because of the block. Whatever you call that. So there's a Bunnings around the corner. I need to just take the whole carby out, or just turn it, get this tank off and turn it. Anyway, there's a bit of gunk in there. I think it definitely is. That's it. Let's put the float ball back on and start again elsewhere. Folks, here's the issue, right? I'm gonna just go get some extra Allen keys, even though I have some at home. Maybe I should just go straight home.
The DR650, idling okay, starting okay, but as soon as you give it throttle, either severely drops the revs or cuts out altogether. It'll come back again if you let the throttle off quickly. It'll start idling again. A bit of a mystery, this one. One of the very likely possibilities is a main jet blockage. Now, whether it's blocked with something in the main jet, or whether it's because there's a bubble of water in the bottom of the carburetor, or a bit of dirt and so forth, when you open the throttle, you get a surge of fuel from the bowl up through the main jet into the venturi. Of course, when that happens, then it sucks the water up in the main jet, blocked main jet. Back the throttle off, water drops down again, the engine continues to idle nicely. There's a number of things, as I said, and such as a grass seed. We've seen grass seeds wriggle their way up, they're one-way creatures, grass seeds are, through the venting tubes up into the carburetor bowl and lodge in the main jet. Another possibility is the clip worn on the needle, or in fact the needle worn right through is something I've seen, and we're at the groove, and so the needle drops down into the main jet. And again, exactly the same. It blocks the main jets.
Oaks, how's it? I managed to idle my way home, nice and slow. Funnily enough, I think I got back home faster than most cars. Don't drive a car in Melbourne, makes no sense. You need to get yourself a DR650. Anyways, these tools that I got at Vince Strang Motorcycles should have been in my bag, and they were not. They were at home. So instead of going to Bunnings, I just decided to cruise home, and now I can make a plan. Get that carburetor out, clean it, because that's the problem. It's dirty. That's the consensus. Anyway, seat off, carby out, open her up, clean out that main jet. Let's get it done. I decided to take the tank off so it's a bit easier.
My memory's pretty foggy, but I'm pretty sure choke first, take these off for the throttle, check them out, loosen the airbox, loosen there. The filter somewhere. It's connecting to this. Which is another theory, that there's an airlock in the filter there.
That filter. Last thing to do is that switch. You got it out. Should have emptied it first. Bang, got it out, and I know the problem already. I'll show you what I mean. Check it out. It's completely off the ring. That's why it's only running off the pilot. Oh, yeah. I should have emptied that float ball first. What a course. Don't know what to do if that ring is messed up. Anyway, let's pull it apart and have a gander. Okay, Oaks. What has happened? The circlip fell out and my needle dropped in. It's pretty much what happened. So as he recommended, I need to get a new needle and a new circlip, because I had it in the center groove. The center groove is slightly worn. You can kind of see it there though. And when I put it in that center groove, I can rotate the circlip a little bit. And as Vince says, you shouldn't be able to rotate that circlip. It should be stiff and hard to move when you put it in. There's my circlip there. All right. He recommends me, it's going to lean out the bike, but to put it one ring above, that's not worn out. Yeah, it's going to lean out the bike in the short term. Because if I put it in there, as I just did, I put it in the same ring it was in before, it fell out really easily. So it's just the problem's going to happen again. That's the nice thing about the original needle from Suzuki, is it's got 5 grooves. So if something like this happens where one groove is worn out and the circlip falls out, you can just put it in another groove. As opposed to the aftermarket needles where you don't have that option because there's only one groove. So if the groove wears out, that's it. I know you aftermarket people are going to be like, oh, aftermarket groove wouldn't wear out. You may be right, I don't know. But yeah, I'll order a new needle, then that should be sorted. But yeah, solution found. I think one of you guys in the comment section suggested that, and you were right, spot on. Anyways, cheers. Vince has the answer. All sorted, and now from the slide lifts, the needle lifts. Frank Walker from National Bloody Toils. That's why I love a DR650. Easy to fix, do it yourself. So thank you Vince Strang Motorcycles, and thank you all those DR650 communities. I appreciate it. Sianda lives another day. Sianda, hello. And that's all it is, guys. This is Unbuckled Adventures. Stay tuned for more problems and more solutions. Boelmacher plan, XR.